Hi mate. So I thought I'd do the free website review video anyway, just to give you some insights into what we look at and some improvements, just in case it was this website that you was currently looking at upgrading. So the first thing we do is check the page speed, which is good. You can check that yourself with testmysite.google. So that's actually not an issue. So that's the first one passed, really. The next one is Ssl Certificate, which is the security rollout that Google is going to be making very soon. The update 68. So basically in this section here, it's going to start saying not secure, as opposed to, I'll just show you one of our clients who is SSL compliant. So as you can see, it says secure with a nice green padlock. And this is actually going to show in search engines under your name as well. So if you imagine your competitors have the green padlock next to their name, but then yours says not secure in red, then obviously, you know, that's going to be an issue, because the conversions are just going to be a lot less due to people clicking on, you know, your competitors if they have the secure link. Next one is GDPR, which is just an administration thing, really. So you need to have a pop-up cookie box and the policies linked into the footer, at least privacy policy and cookie policy. We do have these policies already. We got them drafted by a solicitor, so if you do need those, we can supply those to you and obviously update them to the website for a very low cost. Probably less than, well, definitely less than if you went and got your own drafted and paid a developer, obviously, to then upgrade it to the website. The next one is the conversion optimization. Now, this is where we look at a website and try and improve it to convert the traffic a little bit better. So, without looking at obviously the analytics behind the site, I don't know how many, you know, the traffic that you get into the site, but these are some points that you can install on the website that will increase conversions, and every one of these has been proven to increase conversions. They're not just some fly-by-night things that you can do because someone, you know, is trying to make money off you by installing these things, but these do actually work. The first one is a live chat facility. Now, a lot of tradesmen obviously can't provide that because obviously they're working all day, but you can have a leave a message box in the bottom right hand corner. I'll just show you an example. So there, as you can see, chat with us, enter your message, because some people, well, not some people, a lot of people, when they visit a website, they're going to have questions, and a lot of people now are time sensitive, so rather than look around the site and read a load of information and try and find what they're looking for, they'll just ask a question. If you can answer that within, you know, well, if you can answer that immediately, then, you know, that's amazing, because you're definitely going to convert that client. But even if you answer it, you know, the same day, it's kind of like a live email facility, really. The next one is social proof. So, you know, Facebook, Google reviews. We do actually offer a training course for this if you want to do it yourself. We also offer it as a service, so if you want some more information about that, please get in touch. But you should have a testimonials in your main menu, and really you should have, obviously, a testimonial right at the top of your page as well, because as soon as someone lands on the page, they're not really bothered about, they know what you do already. So the next step is they want to know if you're reliable, or, you know, they want to see other customers' experiences. So having testimonials that explain that will help a lot. Calls to action, your site is pretty lacking in that. So what I mean by that is obviously buttons, just saying get a free quote today, contact us. There's not really much of that going on as they scroll down, and that can be an issue when on mobile, because obviously people are scrolling down. If they get to this point and think, oh, I want to contact them, you still have to kind of keep going, and then obviously it's just a little text, but you know, a little bit of text there. If you had a nice button here and here after they've read the reviews, Oh, I just mentioned the reviews actually. I must have obviously missed that there. Yeah, so that's obviously this section here. You have got it. So I apologise. I'm trying to fly through these videos because it's 12 now. So this is the only time I get to do these videos, and I've got 3 to do. You're actually the last one, so that's fine. But I would have this testimonial, right at the top. It just gives people that confidence to then carry on reading on. So the next one is a lead magnet. Now, these are not new, but they're things that people are not doing because they don't like the idea of a pop-up coming onto the screen. But I guarantee that this is a very... it won't increase conversion straight away, but what it will do is the people who are just looking, they might be looking for a contractor for a job that's coming up in 3 months' time, and they might get 3 or 4 quotes, and then they forget about you. You send them a quote, and they have a read of them, and then they come back, and then they decide 2 weeks before the project, we need to get onto the contractor and see, which one we're going to choose. And then you could just get lost in all the quotes that they've got. If you're able to create a lead magnet, it makes you stand out from your competitors. I'll just show you what a lead magnet means. Basically, this is a lead magnet. So they've got like a pop-up that says, boost your accounting, free bookkeeping software, and then email, subscribe. Once they subscribe, you've got their email address then, and you're allowed to contact them. So in this instance, every month you should be sending kind of an email to your email list, just saying, in your instance, I would craft an email every month just saying, like, showing people kind of the work that you've done throughout that month, and obviously testimonials, and just basically you're keeping yourself fresh in the mind of a potential client. And this can be very powerful. Obviously, over the course of a year, you could have collected, say, 1,000 emails, and if you're contacting them once a month, they obviously want the information. You can send emails like tips on reducing costs when using contractors and things like that, and just showing, basically you're building trust, and it's called omnipresence, where you're always on the mind of your client. They never forget about you. And if you've got a new product or a new service that you're going to roll out, also you can contact them with that, and hopefully you can see how powerful that could be, especially when you build an email list, of thousands of people, which is totally possible if you've got a lead magnet. The next one is the Google My Business listing and the keywords there. I've not actually looked at this at this point in the video. What I mean by this is if someone types in electrical contractor, just have a look where you're based. Preston is the main area. So it means this map listing, basically called local listing. So if someone's going to search in your area, obviously being in this position here is going to get you more business, 100%. Especially if you've got collected some reviews as well. Your competitors, he's only got one review. Within the space of 4 weeks, we could have you up here, and we could have collected, say, 10, 15 reviews, and obviously you can see how powerful that could be in terms of conversions, because if someone searches that and they see a company at the number 1 position with 15 reviews, and then they see 1 and 1, they're obviously going to click at your link. The next step is obviously getting you here as well in the organic listings, because some people do click these, but these are the ones that people click the most in this day and age. 25% people click adverts, roughly. That's not a figure that's confirmed like with this industry, but it's kind of a broad figure. The other figure for the map listings is around 50%, and then 30% is made up of, another 25%, 30% roughly is the organic listings as well. Now this is a whole different ball game, obviously, in terms of SEO. This is different to SEO. You know, we can do some local citations, add some more content to the site, increase the authority of the domain, and be more active on social media and things like that to get up here. So that's something to think about. The next thing is video, believe it or not, and that's if this slider here kind of was a video. I know it's a moving image, but if you had a video showing like some maybe like members of your staff working on a job, we're able to create a video that portrays your company, as you wish, professional company dealing with certain clients. So all these images can be made into a nice video, and we can get some nice stock footage as well, with some kind of calls to action and USPs in there, and they just convert so much better than the standard kind of slider with a little bit of standard text. So basically, for instance, these 3 USPs that you've got here, competitive quotes, everybody says these things. Every electrician says competitive quotes, time served tradesman, honest and reliable. You're kind of not differentiating yourself against your competitors. With a video, you would be just by having a video, because obviously your competitors don't, and it just makes you look a lot more professional and more modern as well, because obviously you've invested in a video, and they're not expensive to have, to have made, to be honest. And as well, you can use it obviously in your other marketing activities. You don't have to just use it on your website. So the next point is, these are the next 2 points are the last ones. Albacross is a third-party kind of software that you can install onto the website. You can try it for free, and basically what this does is captures the information of the people who have visited your site and not obviously gone on to contact you. So you're able to get in touch with them and ask them, why did you leave my website, but you can just say, we noticed you visited my website today. Just wondering if there's anything we can help you with. Did you not find what you was looking for? I'm here now first hand to answer any questions that you have. And obviously you can see how good that could be in terms of making them think you care. And obviously you do care, and you want to provide the service to them. And obviously you can see how that could help with conversions. The next one, there is a lot more to go into with this Albacross, but I've got to limit these videos to 15 minutes, so I can't really talk about that. But if you want some more information about this, you can either visit their site, albacross.com, and obviously have a read of all the information, and then if you need us to obviously install it on the website, or show you around the system, because it is something that you need to, if you're going to manage it all yourself, you obviously need to learn the platform. We have, like, I'd say 20 clients now using Albacross. So obviously we know the platform inside out, and we can tell you how to use it best, and things like that. The last thing is Hotjar, which is something, again, you can check out their site and read. This is more about improving your own website in terms of what people are looking at. As I said before about the testimonials, we know from Hotjar that these are the things that people read the most or are looking for the most. They're looking for kind of some security in terms of the company, what they've done before, whether people are pleased with the services and things like that. Now these testimonials are all well and good, but they're still ones that you have put on the site. So to be even more kind of secure in the trusting of testimonials, that's why you want to be collecting them in Google and Facebook and things like that, because you're able to show here. You can write your own ones, that's fine, but then here you could have live ones from Facebook which look even more trustworthy, because they're not ones that you've just written out yourself. And Hotjar shows that testimonials are one of the hottest things that people look at.